Okay, this is Gamerblave, and we are back with another episode of Battletech. And if you missed the last episode, then that was a pretty important one. That's the word I'm looking for, an important one. We have returned to Coromadir. We have finally eliminated Commodore Ostergaard and Santiago Espinosa has conceded defeat, but one final thing remains. Victoria Espinosa has challenged Kamea Arano to a duel in the arena where they used to spar. But the only incentive that Kamea has to accept this duel is Victoria has Lord Madeira, her dear friend, and I've suggested and hinted at, my theory is that there's possibly a little bit more going on there, but I don't know, they haven't said that for sure. Anyway, she's got him hostage and is threatened to kill him if Kamea does not come down there and fight. So she has she has told us, or asked us, to come down and fight with her, and we are going to go down and do it. So this is it. As far as I can tell, as far as all of the hints, reading the bones, so to speak, this is it. This is the culmination of everything that we have been working towards. If we can overcome this last obstacle, then Kamea will have the throne, and everything that we have been working towards will be complete. Okay, Victoria has Lord Madeira, and she will never stand down. What she did on Perdition has broken her, and now we're going to end this in the way that it so nearly began, a duel. I will face off against my cousin in the Arano tourney grounds, and we will fight until one of us is dead. Okay, what does Darius have to say? Lady Arano said it all, Blave. Go get justice for Raju Montgomery and Commander Markham, and everyone else who died at the hands of House Espinosa. We'll be watching you from here. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Command interface initiated.
Incoming transmission. Victoria, I need you to listen to me. The Directorate has fallen. Our armies have been routed. Even as I speak, Restoration forces are closing in on Cordia City. If you kill your cousin now, the entire Reach will fall into anarchy. And if Kamea wins, the Reach is doomed anyway. You've been telling me that for years now. Was it all a lie, Father? Victoria, this is not the time for a debate. You will attend to my words and obey me, as you always have. I order you to stand down for the good of the Reach. Man, that is very interesting from him. Like, he had some kind of very perverted sense of actually trying to do good for the Reach. I don't know. That's just very strange. Either that, or now that he knows he's going into captivity, he's just like trying to appear that his intentions were good. I don't know. You know what they say about good intentions. Anyway, the Directorate is the Reach, Father, and I will never stop fighting for it. Wallow in your cowardice. I will win this war in spite of you. She's cut the line. We're going to have to put her in the ground, Lady Arano. She's too far gone for this to end any other way. If that is her choice, then so be it. I'll do whatever I must to save Lord Madeira. Fall in on me, mech warriors. We have one more wrong to right. Okay, guys, here we go. We need to... Okay, so let's have a quick look here at what we're dealing with up here. Here's our destination. We've got trees here. We've got trees here. We've got rocks. We've got water here. We don't want to fight in water. We've got trees over here. So, let's move up. Well, we can move into these trees, and I'm fairly confident just about hanging out in the trees. I'm always fine hanging out in the trees.
Coordinates received.
And then let's get Behemoth in there, and Behemoth might depending on what this lance looks like that we're going to be fighting, Behemoth might do a little bit more of her traditional role of tanking that we've that we haven't been doing so much lately, because we've just been doing more more of the old the best defense is a good offense type thing. But depending on what they've got, you know, when they actually have a whole lot of firepower, sometimes the best defense is a good defense. You know, let's go ahead and move. Not Kamea. I want to move Behemoth. I want to move Behemoth up here. Behemoth is taking the lead on this one, guys. Okay, we've got a 70-tonner. Yeah, see, that's already a little bit disappointing. And a 100-tonner. Okay, well, I mean, that kind of makes up for it. But a 70-tonner, that's a heavy mech. So, I mean, already we have this mech, this lance outclassed. Go ahead and I'll move in, but I'm gonna keep Kamea back a little bit. Kamea has, if you notice the armor at the beginning of it, Kamea does have the lightest of our mechs in terms of armor. That being said, she does actually have pretty good firepower. But yeah, let's stick to the trees, guys. Let's stick to the trees. I have to imagine we're probably gonna get sensor locked here. Ooh, we can see what they've got. I think that's that cataphract that we've been seeing lately, and a Jaeger mech. And is that an awesome? And that's a king crab. We know that guy. Okay, it took you long enough, Kamea. I was beginning to wonder if you'd turn tail and run. It wouldn't have been the first time. I'm here for you, Victoria, and the justice of House Arano rides with me. How poetic. I have no justice for you, Kamea. No flowery words, only pain and death and humiliation, with Lord Madeira as your audience. Let him go, Victoria, now. Quit wasting your breath. We both waited for this long enough. Come to me, cousin. Let's finish this. How about you come to me? Okay, yeah, this is what I like to see. They're coming. So I kind of figured they would stay there because there's not a whole lot of great ways to approach. There's rocks over, like, you know, like we already covered. There's rocks here, and then water. And you know, they've got some trees here. So, you know, we can just hang out in these trees.
Ready for orders.
Very possibly, at least. You know, we can't get a shot from here, but we can move here and defend, which is what I'm going to do. In fact, I'm going to jump here to get an extra evasion chevron, and then I'm going to defend.
Reporting enemy contact.
And then I'm going to be able to get a couple of shots off with my other guys.
Come closer, dear cousin. Come closer.
If you want to stay back there, okay. If you want to stay back there with your king crab, that's fine with me. But I'm going to start lighting your king crab up. I'm going to start lighting it up. And I'm sure that this thing's got a bunch of armor on it. Whoa. Okay, this is not a standard king crab. Look at all the stuff it's got on it. I guess this is what we could have put on our king crab. But we didn't. We put armor on our king crab. And you're gonna wish you put armor on yours. Okay, let's just start pummeling this thing and see how long it lasts. Oh my gosh, it's all still white.
Enemy mech. Critical damage.
But we've got a lot more where that came from in terms of long range firepower. I mean, I guess there's an argument to be made for trying to blow these other guys up pretty quick, because, I mean, we certainly could.
What can I do for you?
But those twin AC-20s is just too scary, guys. It's way too scary.
You betcha.
I gotta wait a little bit before we can just start cooking with a bunch of called shots. So
Tell me what to shoot.
right now we're just softening them up.
Standing by.
These aren't gonna be phenomenal shots, but they're gonna be okay.
Discharging weapon.
And we do have that heat vent. So if she starts generating an awful lot of heat.
People.
Okay, so we've got a decent bit of resolve now. We can try to do some fancy stuff. Also, I bet that all we need to do is actually take out the king crab. These other guys probably stand down. I can't imagine they'd go on fighting. It just doesn't. I mean, maybe they would. I don't know. We probably only need to take down the king crab. All right, you're doing good work there. You're doing good work, Behemoth. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch. Yeah, look at the freaking armor on this guy is absolutely obscene. But we are about to receive because she's gonna come in and just unload some serious punishment. I mean, could do a breaching shot. In fact, that's probably what I should have done earlier. Or should I really start getting to work on these guys? I mean, so I could do a breaching shot with the Gauss rifle. In fact, do you do a breaching shot if you only shoot one weapon at them and then split it off? So if I were to do like A and then fire all of those at the Jägermech. Yes, it does. That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, that Jägermech did not like that. Okay, here it comes. Here comes the pain. Oh no, she's hiding.
Commander.
Okay, what does this do? Gain units within the march gain 50% stability damage reduction from all attacks. Okay, so I could do I mean, we could work on just blowing these dudes up and then we would only have her to contend with. I mean, the thing is, if she comes out, she's gonna get a massive attack off. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the attacks from these guys are huge, especially if both weapons hit the same piece. I could do a vigilance with her and move down here and get some attacks off, which, you know, might be reasonable. But she's in trees and she's going to be dug in, so I don't know if that's going to be really the best use of our resources. But do we want to vigilance with her and, you know, go after some of these guys? I guess is a question. Or do we just want to keep tanking? The biggest worry, the thing that we do need to just be concerned with is that this is just going to hurt like a mother. I mean, it's really going to be bad. It's really going to be bad. So, what do we do to combat that? I guess we need to start working on these other guys. Let's hold off on her right now. let's go to work on this guy. Oh, nice. Maybe I should work. Maybe I should do some called shots to try to take these guys out pretty quick. The problem is, oh man, here comes the awesome.
Minimal damage.
Problem is, I'm probably going to need a lot of called shots in order to actually bring this king crab down.
Orders.
Unless I just want to use just immense quantities of firepower on it. I think I'm gonna go for this leg, this one right here, because even if just one AC-20 hits it, it'll take it down.
Firing at full salvo.
Oh man, okay, that sucked. Oh, and I forgot
Think I
to
hit something good.
Shoot. You know what? I'm just gonna leave her there. No, I'm gonna jump.
Up
Get
high.
get a couple of evasion. I mean, this guy's... I don't want to use another called shot.
Enemy method. Critical damage
Follow me
detected.
to victory.
Man, that Jaeger-mech's dishing out a little bit, isn't he?
Damage.
That
Minimal.
Jaeger-mech is also nearly dead.
Minimal damage.
Wait, hold on a second. Okay, we can maybe do a split shot here. The Jaeger-mech has 45. Let's shoot our missiles at the Jaeger-mech to try to get some damage on that center torso. And then let's shoot everything else at the other guy.
Engaging.
Try to knock him down with that Gauss rifle. We'll hopefully get enough. Okay, good. Oh man, I was really hoping that was going to be enough stability damage to knock him down.
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, I'm not loving what's happening. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm gonna face a little bit more such that the left side is more facing the king crab, although I think that she's, I mean, she didn't come around this turn. I mean, I guess she still can go, but she's just letting her guys get chewed up right now.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Oh, a head hit with the AC-20. That's just a tough break. We haven't had that happen yet. I'm glad that it finally did in the very last mission. Okay, here it comes. Those are some long-range flamethrowers. Okay, now
Can't
we
take much more of this.
go to town.
With my mech.
Yeah, I believe you. I don't know why that shot is so hard to make. I can see that we are obstructed. Obstructed long range enemy effects +3. So she's an expert pilot. Or she's got level 10 piloting. We can try to blow this off. I'm not going to do it with Kamea because she's not as good of a shot. But I am going to fire with her first, and then with Glitch, I'm going to try to blow off at least one of those AC-20s. Oh, no, not precision strike. Okay, just fire.
All weapons lost.
Oh, nice. We got the AC-20 hit. And she's doing some extra damage to that. Okay, so we can at least knock off one of those AC-20s, and that's going to help us out a lot. A whole lot. Okay, we need to move our,
My mech is coming apart around me.
yeah, I can see that.
You, Commander.
We're gonna pull... Let's get that. Well, hold on a second. That, no, that's still got 200 armor there. That's pretty hairy right there. Let's get that. Let's get the guaranteed almost guaranteed AC-20 just blown off.
This should be good.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Want some more?
You're as much a victim as you are a murderer, Victoria. Your father raised you to kill in his name. And you are a fool. Your father raised you to believe you were the hero of some ridiculous fairy tale, and you still believe it. Even now, I don't know what I believe anymore, but this madness must end. And if you won't stop it, I will. Okay. Oh, she's coming in. Oh, she's going after Kamea. That makes sense, I guess, because she's gone completely berserk. Superheated plasma.
Minimal damage. I'm listening.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's use her coolant vent. Oh, man. Those aren't great shots.
For justice. For the restoration.
Whoa, okay, just moving was a disaster. Oh man, that really sucks. So whatever those flamers that she's got are... How do you... I don't know what's going on here, but I can't, like, skip the turn. Can we... Okay, what uses... I guess I need to fire something. It won't let me not fire. So she's gonna get shut down, I think. Or something, because she's messed up. It wouldn't let me... Oh, I guess it was because I moved... No, if you moved her, I should have been able to defend with her. I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Okay, we just got massively drilled here.
I lost a weapon.
It's alright, it's alright.
Waiting for orders.
You've done good work here. You've done good work. I think that we've still got the... This is something else though, guys. Okay, so where are those flamers? Must be up in here. Medium pulse. Are the flamers in here? Where did they all come from? Heatsink. Command mod. I don't see them. I don't see them on the body. Heatsink. Heatsink. Medium pulse. Are they over here? Oh, there they are. So we can, if we knock this arm off, then she's very seriously neutered. She can still melee, and King Crabs can do a lot. But that's going to be a serious hampering to her style, so to speak. So let's do that. I don't want her doing any more of that flamer crap. Of course, that awesome was over there doing some serious punishment. I don't really have to worry about heat with Behemoth right now because she can only fire one AC-20 because we only have one AC-20. I should have been doing bracing and not firing with her. She should have been just tanking.
Firing.
But we are still doing okay. And this guy or her mech can really not do a whole lot unless she decides to melee, which she might. Oh yeah, get that leg. That'd be great. Eat that. Instantly get up. It's alright. I don't know if she's going to be close enough to melee. Fire and steel. What is that?
Is that it? I'm barely scratched. Orders.
Whoops. Let's shoot with that AC-20 first. Oh, did both of my AC-20s get messed up? How did the other one get messed up? I didn't see that happen. I must have missed something. Or did we... Oh, we ran out of ammo because half of it got blown up. Okay. Never mind.
Good to go.
Okay. Blow that leg to smithereens. I am done with this.
Take this.
Thank you. Side torso destroyed and knocked down. Yes. Okay. Things are coming together.
Standing by.
Yeah, lay into that center torso.
I'll make it happen.
Between her and Blade shooting that center torso.
Inflicting heavy damage.
Wait, did we? I just shot her SRMs. That was pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Oh gosh. You gotta check your weapons. Gotta check your weapons. Okay, anyway, this should really hurt. Eat that. All of this death, the coup, perdition, mastiff, all of it for nothing. It was always for nothing, Victoria. The directorate was never going to be the return to glory that your father promised. I know, cousin. I know. Our fathers lied to us. There is no future for the Reach. You are the hero of nothing, cousin. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Victoria. You left me no choice. But make no mistake. Justice has been served here today. I am the Sword of Restoration. And Cormadir is free.
Oh my gosh. Okay. This freaking dude over here has pissed me off because he blew up my my king crab really bad. So we're going at him. I'm coming at you, bro. Oh, that wasn't a very good shot. I'm coming at you.
What can I do for you?
You can kill this guy, is what you can do.
Commencing Alpha Strike.
Yep. Sorry, dude.
For the Oregon people.
Yep.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Mission successful.
Mission successful. Alright, we did it. We you know, that one actually was a little bit much. We really should have done a little bit more actual you know, actual tanking there, where we were using our brace. That would have been a really good idea with our king crab. I think it would have saved our components there, but it doesn't really matter because I'm pretty sure we're done. So we did lose a pretty valuable weapon there. So in terms of, you know, carrying on with this as a career, that would be a pretty big loss. Oh, and 2 double heat sinks. That would be a catastrophic loss. that would be a really, really, really bad loss. Yep, that'd be really bad. Okay, cataphracts. I mean, I guess go complete the cataphract. See if there's anything from her craft. I'm surprised that she didn't have any like double heat sinks in her mech that we could get. Also, you know, kind of surprising that you can't salvage any part of her mech. You know, I mean, there should have been one piece of it left. So that's very shocking to me. But it doesn't really matter. I guess grab the awesome and that, and there's not, I mean, there's really nothing down here, is there? Grab the TTS, why not? Doesn't matter. I don't know why I bother. How about that? How about that? So we lost half of our what the heck's it called? King crab. We certainly could have done that one better. I mean, we really should have, we probably should have been focusing on those other guys because we were just taking unnecessary damage. But that being said, I mean, her mech was just brutal.
I
and
began
punishing.
this restoration because my birthright was stolen, and I wanted it back. Not for the people of the Reach, but because it was mine. I wanted war for all the wrong reasons. But on Weldry, I traded that naivete for nobler purpose. Seeing my people suffering with my own eyes taught me why I must fight. On Artru, I found humility. Blinded by righteousness, I was reckless in my pursuit of power, and it almost cost us the war. On Guldra, I learned to steel my heart. I chose necessity over conscience, a choice that nearly broke me. Finally, on Coromidere, the world of my birth, I found resolve, and standing over my cousin's broken body, victory. Only through these lessons, paid for in blood, did I become a ruler worthy of title. A high lady prepared to sit the Cormorant throne, the protector of Coromidere, the sword of restoration. But this question still plagues me. Am I a hero? Did I sacrifice too much at the altar of victory? Do my triumphs outweigh my mistakes? War is a clash between conscience and necessity. An ocean of chaos and bloody compromise. War shapes history. And history chooses its heroes. As for you, mercenary, you made the liberation of the Oregon Reach a reality. Every trial I faced would have been my last without your skill on the battlefield. still don't know if you fought for honor, or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. And you know what? It doesn't matter if you believe it, because others do. As I believed in the heroes of my father's stories. After all, when we are gone, stories are what remain.
Whoa. Okay. Well, oh man, I just nailed the mic. Okay, there's a lot to unpack in that last cutscene. We did get Lord Madeira out, so I mean they hadn't she hadn't executed him and just like pretended to have him still alive, so we got him out there. That's great. It seemed like the people, based on that, were really happy to have her back. She was conflicted based on the actions that she had to go to, or all that she had to go through to get back her throne. I mean, there was an awful lot of bloodshed involved in that. And I guess if she hadn't done that, then I mean, there would have been oppression and suffering, but I mean, I guess all the direct fighting and killing that happened as a result, as a direct result of the war, wouldn't have been happening. So I mean, I guess I can understand that too, but the people definitely seemed at least there happy, so it was probably a good thing. Plus, it made a good game and a compelling story. I think that if I was going to play it again a third time, I need to remember, and I probably will tweak the difficulty settings even a little bit more, because it did get, I think it did get a little bit easy towards the end. I think that we could play. I think that last mission, was actually a little bit challenging, just based on the power of her mech. It was a very tough mech, and I didn't handle it very great. I think that we really could have protected our mech a little bit better, but we didn't. Anyway, yeah, man, that was something else. But yeah, we did manage to pull through it. That was it was very irritating. So these last two missions, you get kind of back to back, and you don't really have a chance to break or anything like that, to pause or save, unless you want to save in the middle of a mission. Which we didn't take the opportunity to do or anything like that. But I think we had 3 cutscenes, and one of the cutscenes had volume. One of the cutscenes had actual sound. 2 of the cutscenes didn't. So that was very, very odd. I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna make sure that I get a good recording of them that do have volume for the actual video. But anyway, that's another thing. I know I've talked about that bug a number of times, and it may be irritating, but anyway, that's something to note if you do play this game. I did look it up, and it seemed like some people had some issues with it, and they said that it was volume setting. So I played around with it, and it seemed like it resolved it for a while, but then it just keeps coming back. So I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, now that I'm done with the game, I don't really have to worry about it anymore. Apart from the fact that I'm going to have a little bit more of a pain in the butt editing these, because it's always kind of frustrating to get those in there. But man, how about that? This is kind of this has kind of been an adventure here. Oh, Shadowrun, that's cool. That's a good game. This is the crew. This company is the same company that did the Shadowrun games, which, if you haven't played those games, they're also pretty good. Anyway, this game in this series that I put up here is kind of been extra fun for me, because this was the first thing that I've been recording and putting on my channel for a very, very long time, and it is nice to like actually get through an entire game and put it on here. It's kind of a fun little accomplishment. But anyway, we're gonna roll the rest of the credits here, and I'm just gonna shut up. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna. You know, like Blave, you said you were gonna shut up, so why don't you shut up? Anyway, I forgot to thank you guys for watching. But we're at the end of the series. So if you actually made it to this point, I was about to turn my mic off. And I was like, how could I possibly end a series? How could I possibly end a series without thanking anyone who got to this point for watching? So as always, thank you so much for watching. Because that's why I'm putting it up here, is for the fellowship of the few people who do watch these. I don't get an awful lot of views. It doesn't really, that part doesn't really matter, as long as I see a couple of views on there. It's it's someone's watching, so that's great. But anyway, as always, thanks so much for watching, and we are going to pick up with the next game next time.
2 barracks. Bring mops, ammonia, and a cartload of rags. This is an all-ship announcement. Our last port of call has fallen prey to a mysterious bacterial contagion. In light of this, I'm ordering all hands to the med bay for precautionary cycle antibiotics. No arguments, people. Just do it. This is an all-ship announcement. It's time for another team-building movie night. Tonight's selection is a big hit in the Combine. STG's The Attack of the Polymer-Coated Man. Attendance is mandatory, so we'll see you there.
Okay, so apparently there's a little bit more after the credits here. So this is the epilogue. Blave, Darius, Samir, Yang, Farah, through your courage, skill, and sacrifice, the Reach has been saved, and I have reclaimed my throne. Without any one of you, our campaign would have ended in tragedy. I can never adequately repay you for your service, to the Reach. I owe you a great debt as well. Without your company's help, I would be dead. I consider it a great honor to call you my friends. The feeling is mutual, Lord Madeira. We'll miss having you on board the Argo. Yeah, man, Lord Madeira, I mean, I thought it was kind of strange that like all these people were getting loaded onto my ship at the beginning, but I mean, well, my ship. I guess it was technically Kamea's ship, but she, you know, was kind of loaning it to us, but it seems like she's giving it to us now. Or no, she said once she got her crown back, she was going to give it to us. So it's ours now. But I kind of felt a little bit weird about it. But yeah, I mean, that dude's that whatever concerns or qualms I might have had about him originally, yeah, that dude's legit. The feeling is mutual. We'll miss having you on board the Argo. Yeah, that guy's good stuff. That means a great deal to me, Commander McBlavester. Thank you. It's a new era for the Reach, and I have your company to thank for it. The Directorate has fallen, Victoria is dead, and my uncle is in chains. You'll give him a show trial, I imagine. I'd appreciate an invitation. You should have let me kill him. You took Espinosa alive. What are you going to do with him? I mean, let's see. Yeah, what are you going to do with him? Initially, I was going to try him myself, but Alexander convinced me otherwise. There are risks inherent in holding such a man for any length of time, and the Reach is in a fragile enough state as it is. Don't worry though, he'll receive his taste of justice soon enough. Consider my curiosity piqued. What did you do with him? We handed him over to Protector Thomas Calderon to be tried as the mastermind of the Perdition Massacre. His war crimes tribunal is being assembled as we speak. The Taurians were quite appreciative of the gesture. Well, that actually sounds like a pretty good idea, especially since we're wanting, she will be wanting to make good, solid friends in powerful places because, as Espinosa was saying, they're going to be in a weakened state after this war, and, you know, the sharks, quote unquote, will be circling. I'm sure they were, and that's the last we'll hear of Director Espinosa. He brought his fate upon himself. I'm afraid that our time is growing short, Blave. We have a great deal of work to do if we're going to recover from this war. But if you have any final questions before we move on to the subject of your pay, I'll be happy to hear them. Before we talk money, I'd like to hear what's next for the restoration. After all we've been through, I feel invested in your success. On the subject of our pay, huh? As it happens, I can think of nothing I'd rather hear. Yeah, let's find out about what she's planning on doing with the rest. I mean, I know that sounds kind of silly. Obviously, she wants to, you know, undo some of the policies. That guy was, the little that we knew, he was trying to concentrate power and resources in the central states and deprive and, you know, for lack of a better word, I guess, to deprive and to an oppressive extent some of the you know, outlying places like Weldry. So she's probably gonna like undo some of that stuff, and try to make it so that you know, more people can thrive. You know, let people be more free, I guess, would be you know, what I would imagine. I was wondering the same thing. I mean, you've retaken your throne, and that's wonderful, but the Reach is in ruins. How are you planning to rebuild? Slowly and with great caution. We can't afford to spread ourselves too thin, but neither can we leave our more marginal systems hanging. In the short term, we're going to need to secure funding and support from sources outside the Reach. The economy of the old Aurigan coalition is all but destroyed, and our infrastructure is in extremely poor shape. How do you intend to go about getting that support? Finding what you're looking for is going to be difficult. You don't have a lot to offer in return. Yeah, how do you intend to go about getting that support? However we can, political marriages will be invaluable. Our sovereignty is our greatest asset, and I'm still thinking through ways to capitalize on it. We'll have difficult times ahead, to be sure, but we will weather them. Commander McBlavester, the Reach is nothing if not resilient. And now, Blave, we should move on to discuss your company's compensation. You've certainly earned it. For your exemplary work on both on and off the battlefield, your financial debts are now forgiven. Those were the terms of our arrangement. I thought she had already forgiven our debts, but apparently I am mistaken about that. But you deserve a little more than that, I think. From this moment forward, the Argo is yours. I relinquish her into your control. You may consider her a bonus for a job well done. I thought that she had said that she was going to give us the Argo originally, so that's not exactly like... I mean, that was just kind of... I thought that was just part of the contract, so to speak, if you told us you were going to give it to us. At least I thought she did. I thought she... Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. A second token of my appreciation is on my way to the mech bay, Blave. Please accept it with my compliments. Oh, it's probably her Atlas. I don't often get overpaid by my clients, but I could get used to it. We'll put your gifts to good use. I'll say thank you. I wouldn't mind this one at the top if it included a thank you, but I think thank you is appropriate. Good, and with that, Blave, I am afraid that I must return to matters of state. My people need me, and I must get back to helping where I can. You will always be remembered as friends of the Reach, every one of you. Goodbye, Kamea. Rule wisely and well. Make Raju Montgomery proud. I'll try, Blave. Believe me, I'll try. Farewell, my friends. I wish you success in your adventures to come. The image on the view screen flickers and dies. Lady Urano is gone. I guess that's it. Our contract with Lady Urano is over, the Argo is ours, and we're free to do whatever we please. Man, it feels weird saying that. We can do whatever we want. We're not beholden to anybody. It's a pretty sweet feeling, I've got to say. So, who else wants to go find some new trouble to get into? Peacetime is beautiful and all, but it's starting to feel a little stale in here. Man, it literally just happened, Yang. Give me a break. I'm game if you are. Trouble is our business, after all, and we've got more than enough battle mechs to handle whatever fate throws our way. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm in the mood to earn a few sea bills. Whatever fate throws our way, huh? Sounds like a challenge to me. Yeah, sounds good. Although that being said, I do think that I will probably not be going on with this game, and if I do, I definitely don't believe that I'll be putting it up on the channel unless someone gets on there and starts. If you really want to, leave it in the comments and ask for it, and maybe I'll put up a contract or two. Roger that, Blave. I'll pull up a fresh batch of contracts. Take your stations, everybody. Let's go find ourselves a new adventure. Now that the war's over and we're debt-free, we can go anywhere we want on the star map. No more hostile nations or sealed borders to worry about. It feels good, I've got to say. And that now that I've reclaimed my throne, the Reach is again at peace. As such, I imagine you're more likely to need this Atlas II than I am. Take it. With my compliments, Blave. You've earned it. So we have an Atlas. The Atlas II... Okay, I guess it's just the different variant. I was wondering if this was like the Star League version of it. I don't know. But it's definitely a little bit different. So that's pretty cool, and we've got the cataphract as well, so we've definitely got a lot of stuff here, and we've got repairs. We can take a quick peek at what it looks like afterwards. You know, the black market is off limits to us, right? We can't do black market stuff, but you know, like up here, we were never able to travel up here before, so we could travel up here into these like 5 skull places, which, you know, would certainly present more of a challenge. But you know, there's just without that story to drive it on, I just don't know if I'm super inclined to do it. So yeah, there are just more places to go to, more stuff to see, and and things to blow away. So that's cool. So our mech bay ended up looking kind of like this. Yeah, we ended up getting quite a bit of salvage in those because we came in to those last 2 missions with that, and we came out with several more there. That's pretty cool. And our mech warriors, I'm sure that now Glitch can get hers, and Decker can probably get his. Oh no, Decker can't actually level up there. That's too bad. But he only went on one of those last 2 missions, so it's understandable. But anyway, so if you actually watched all the credits, you get to see the little epilogue here. That's kind of cool. It's just it just kind of adds the personalized thanks, and then kind of launches you off into the post game career loop, if you are so inclined to take it, which is kind of cool. I mean, I could see you wanting to do that, especially if you hadn't done all of that grind earlier and you really wanted to get more powerful mechs. But the thing is, I mean, for the most part, I've got our mechs basically how I want them. I mean, apart from the fact that our King Crab did get kind of blown to smithereens. But in its pre-blown to smithereens state, that was about how I wanted it. So there's not really anything else that I'm like, wanting. We're in pretty good shape there. We do have a bunch of money there, and the fact that I've kind of ruined the black market makes this career much less like something I would want to play. So if you were inclined to want to play through the game and then play afterwards, I would probably want to not piss the pirates off. that would be a good way to do it. But anyway, so for the second time in this video, for those of you who did stick around through the credits, as always, thanks so much for watching, and we are going to pick up with the next game next time.